Hello. Hi, I'm Dr.Shanjay here, but I'm coming live to you from Jaya. So hang in there for a while. Let me set up my my phones and whatever not. Okay. So friends, today I've got something very important to share to you, and I hope you're doing well. You're keeping very well. And today I'm going to share a very important topic called how to get rich and stay rich, right? Getting rich and stay rich. But before I go deep into that particular topic, this video is going to be in English, all right? So probably later I'll be doing in Malayan as well as my mother tongue as well, all right? So the how to get rich and stay rich. And here I would like to start by defining what is rich, all right? So here I define rich with having the money, having the time, and having the knowledge. So when you have money, time, and knowledge, that's how I personally define rich, right? So I would like to, before go further into the content of this video today, let me do some disclaimers first, right? So this particular video, it's not for everybody, all right? So it's for people who because this particular video, it's going to challenge, it's going to give you a different idea about earning money. It's going to be challenging your fundamental rights on earning the money, and it's also going to give you a little bit of a different different belief into having money, and it's going to be a lot of on money and business and whatever not. So for those who are not very much interested in these two, right? So I suggest you browse another videos or whatever not in the Facebook now. For those who are interested in this, and probably you want to continue, because I would like to also tell you that this is not going to be just another video that's going to tell you concepts or ideas or theories about money making, about being a millionaire in 30 days. It's not about getting rich quick. It's not about winning the lottery. No. Okay? This is not going to be those kind of video. For those people who are actually looking for quick bucks, this might not be the video for you. Now, we are looking at people, right? The people that we are addressing now is people who are really looking for breakthrough, right? And because this video, this particular knowledge that I'm about to share to you is something that I didn't pick up from the sky. I didn't pick up from any books. Neither did I pick up from what you call any videos and whatever not. This is a concept, attitude that I used for myself, that I have personally used, experienced it, and achieved this for me. Alright, so I'm going to share something that's already happened to me. So meaning, because I was there wherever you are sitting right now, thinking about, I have so much that I always wanted to do. I have so much potentials. Alright, if you are the people who are thinking, I've got so much potential, I need a lot of what you call resources, I need money, I need time, I need knowledge to achieve all these resources, but I don't know the way. Now I'm talking to you. I'm talking to people that who wants to create a breakthrough in their life, who wants to empower themselves, who really wants to settle once and for all. Because my dear friends, this is going to be a story of my life, my dear friends. So I want you to take a little bit example, and later I'm going to reveal to you the secrets or the formulas or whatever concept that I personally use for me to empower myself and to get rich, to stay rich, right? Now, my dear friends, just a little bit of personally who I am. I come from a very humble background, middle class family, and I'm a boy who had dreams to become a medical doctor. And from the moment I told my dad that I want to be a doctor, he never stopped working. My parents worked so hard to put me into medical school so that I can sit in my dream job. Their goal was ultimately to make me achieve my goals. So I'm so grateful to my parents, Mr. Shanmugam and Mrs. J Mani. There, they've done a great job. But that didn't come without expenses. That didn't come without a collateral. Whereby putting me in medical school, and my brother as well, who was also a doctor, putting me both of us in medical school, of course it took a toll into my family's finances, and we were heavily debt, right? We were heavily in debt, and for me, just to ensure, I don't know how many of you have gone through the same scenarios. If you are, you know what I'm talking about. So when I graduated and I came back and I sat on my dream job, and I was elated, I was ecstatic, finally achieving my dream job and sitting there, that I always wanted to heal people. I was so passionate about it, and that was one of the best phase of my life, I would say. But that's when I started realizing a lot of things, because I realized that I was working for a salary. I realized that I had a very limited resources for me. So I knew that I spent a lot of time working. I had a salary which it was frankly speaking was not enough, right? Frankly speaking, it was not enough, not even to pay my debts, because I was heavy in debts, not loans and all, and it was not even enough for me to pay my student loans and whatever not, and what more to sustain my life, and what more to actually to get what I really wanted, what I've always dreamt of buying and always wanted to do. So what I do is, like any other people who are in my shoe and being a doctor, what we do is we go out and do locums. So I went out and did a massive amount of locums meaning we're working in clinics after our working hours, so I was paid hourly, quite handsome sum of money that I got paid for my hours that I spent in clinics, and the overnights and whatever not. And one after another, after quite some time, little did I realize that I was actually trading my time for the money. Alright, so that's when I realized that I've actually missed out on a lot of wonderful moments, family gatherings, weddings, and good and bad things that are happening. I was not be able to be there physically because I was busy working. I was busy working extra hours so that I need to sustain my life, and that's when it hit me. Few incidents, few not so good incidents in my life that happened that that brought the realization into me that this is not a solution. This is not a solution for me, and this is not progression. In fact, I was in my dream job. I was doing what I liked, but I knew that wasn't enough. Right? So I barely had time, I barely saw my parents, I barely spent time with my loved ones, and that was, I would say, that killed me inside. I couldn't be there for a lot of things. I don't know how many of you can feel what I say, and if you're going through that, I know what you feel, my dear friends. I was there, and I truly understand what are you going through. And that's when I realized, what is the don't even talk about achieving my dreams, the vacations that I wanted to take, the cars that I wanted to buy, the properties that I wanted to build, and all those things. It was just out of the questions. So that's when I started to seek. I went around, I learned a lot of theories about financial freedom and time freedom. I knew that I need time and I need money. I need both. I need both to actually achieve my potential. I need both for me to live the life of my dreams, right? So that's when I started seeking a lot of knowledges, a lot of ideas from people, and there were many good ones, and there was also equally lousy ones. There were just like a lot of proposal thrown at us, how to get rich quick, so-called financial gurus, so-called wealth planners, so-called people with opportunity. I can make you rich in 30 days, 1 week. I went through all this that you all went through, and the good thing that happened to me, I don't know, I'm so much blessed. The good thing happened to me. I was presented by a good friend of mine and also my own brother to an opportunity that changed my life. I was given a platform to learn all this, to actually to be who I am today, you know. So when I started, I got an opportunity. I thought less about it. I just jumped on it, you know. I told those who have offered me this opportunity, I told them, look, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, and I don't have the knowledge. And you know, the thing that they told me, if you want time, if you want knowledge, if you want money, you have to take action now. And I understood that. And that was when in 2011 I started a business for myself, right? So when I started business, of course I was working and I was juggling work and business. And I achieved my financial success. I used the formulas that I learned, and I achieved my financial success. I failed many times, right? I failed and I achieved, I failed, I achieved, I succeeded, until today. All the trial and errors that I've done, that I've gone through, so much of experience that I've gone through, until I arrived at a point where I truly understood that being rich is not a formula, it's not a mathematical formula. Being rich, it's more of attitude, it's more of how we understand, we be one with the concept, right? So, and it took me a lot of trial and errors, and I since then I've used that understanding of mine, that methodology that I've understood, I came up to understand, and I've used it to achieve my time and my money freedom as well. My time and financial freedom I achieved, and I call it quits for my employment. I didn't see a point on trading my time for my money. I started valuing myself. I started buying the things that I wanted to. I started taking the vacation that I always wanted. I started giving out, started contributing more, and that's when I started realizing a lot of my potentials. And that's when I made a point to realize that, you know, after this onwards in my life, I want to share whatever I know. I want to add value to people. I don't know whether it will make sense, but at least I would just try to just share what happened to me. So my dear friends, if you are still listening, then you are the person that is reserved to have this knowledge. If you're the person who left, that means you don't. This is how the natural selection happens. So I've gone through a huge number of trial and errors, and got myself into this position today. You know, this position where I am, where I have businesses around the country, and as well as few other countries in Southeast Asia. And right now I'm expanding a lot, and I have also personally shared this knowledge and assisted a lot of common people just like you onto achieving their real potentials. Alright, so I'm about to share the same thing to you, but I want you to understand this is purely from my own experience, you know. So for my experience, it worked for me. It will just make sense to you, alright? Right. So the idea of this whole thing, you know, I'm going to start with this, you know, how to get rich and stay rich, alright? So the rich is, again, I would like to emphasize money, time, and knowledge. Okay, right? Now, I'm going to let me just wipe this off a bit. So friends, first of all, on how to get rich and stay rich, right? First of all, the first thing that you're going to learn is why, then what, then how. Alright, so I'm going to talk about these three things for you to get rich and try to stay rich. Alright, so let's start from why. Alright, now my dear friends, before even we go into that concept or the method, you know, let's ask ourselves, why do you want to be rich? Why do you want to have the time? Why do you want to have the money? Why do you need the knowledge? Right? So here you need to have reasons for it. See, nothing in this world happens accidentally. Alright? Everything happens for a reason. Everybody knows that. And nothing in our life, none of the circumstances that we are in our life today happen accidentally. It was created by us. It's just that not deliberately created by us, but it is so much so created by ourselves, right? So if you understand this concept, very simple. For you to do anything in life, for you to achieve anything, if you want money, if you want time, if you want knowledge, anything, if the reasons are strong, if you have a compelling reasons, right, rest is like 80% of the journey is completed. Alright, is as whatever I'm going to say will make a lot of sense for you, because my dear friends, the reason there's a reason why you wake up in the morning at 6 o'clock. There's a reason why you go through the jam. There's a reason why you punch in. There's a reason why you punch out late. There's a reason you go through the jam, and there's a reason you come back home tired, and there's a reason you're bitter, and there's a reason you sleep early. Alright? If given a choice, given a chance, would you do that? Would you do that tomorrow? If given a choice, you don't have to do that, would you do that? Probably not, right? Probably because of the reason, probably you need to earn money. So I'm not talking to people who, I'm not going to convince you on that you need to have money, because everybody knows, everybody here today is working in whatever, not the reason is because you want to earn money. Alright? You understand that, right? So if you know that you have a reason to do that, same thing, for you to be rich, all you need is a very strong reason. Alright? Now think about this. What is the reasons that you keep on going in your life, that you are looking forward to? Alright? What is the desires that you have? What are the dreams? What are the cars that you wanted to buy? What are the properties that you wanted to buy? Where is the vacations that you wanted to take? What much of contribution that you wanted to give? Or how much of savings or financial security that you want to have? All these can be good reasons for you to start anything. So here, first of all, I believe being successful or being rich is not so much on external, it's more on something that's happening within you and inside you, right? I'll be very frank on that. That means here, when you have a compelling reason here and you are already convinced that this is the reasons that I need to do anything, right? It's not about being comfortable, it's about doing what it takes, right? Again, you don't get what you need, you get what you deserve. Right? And there's no such thing as being in a comfort zone, you are achieving something. No. Right? If you feel comfortable, that means you're not progressing. Right? If you feel there's a bit of discomfort, then you're progressing. Right? So you have to understand that fact. All you need is a reason. Again, I come back to the reason. Why? Why are you doing what you are doing? Why you need to get rich? Why you need the time? Why you need the money? Why you need you want the knowledge so much? That's important. See, once this is done, then we can go into what, and the what will make so much of sense, and you will do whatever it takes. Again, you will do whatever it takes to get this, if you have a compelling reason to why. Alright? So let's go into the what now. Alright? So again, what to do? See here, for you to be rich, you want to be rich, and for you to be rich, what you have to do, there's many ways for you to be rich, but one of the best way for you to be rich and stay rich is when you have a business. I hope I spell this correct. I always get confused with this business spelling, but anyway, right? So here, the moment you have a business, you have created a possibility for you to be rich and stay rich. Right? I want you to get this right again, right? Now, categories of business. You can, as general, you can categorize this into two, right? Two. One type of business is where you earn at the expense of others, meaning you earn at people's loss. I'm not going to talk about that, right? Because that will probably get rich quick, but probably the staying and sustainability won't be there. And I don't want to quote example also. So there's another category of business whereby you will earn money as a result of you providing value to people. So meaning adding value and earning money. So the money comes from adding value to people. So you have product or services that adds value to people and you earn money as a result. So this is the category of business that I would personally recommend to you. Alright? Always remember, it's not only getting the money at once. You have to have a sustainable, long-term, passive income or cash flow coming in. For this, you need to have a value that the product and services that you're going to be involved in has to add value to people, and it has a long term to it. So understand this part. So I'm going to talk to you about that more. So after that, I'm going to go into that formula. The formula is very easy actually. So you already have a business. Let's say you have a product or service X. I'm going to just put X here. Alright. So let's talk about the product X, right? It can be a product, it can be a service, it can be anything, alright? So here, so the idea is like this. So how much are you looking to earn? So let's say you are looking to earn RM 1 million, right? Don't be afraid or scared of quoting anything here, alright? So you can aim to earn anything, but let's talk, since we are talking, let's talk about 1 million now, right? So because the millionaire is it's very exciting for a lot of people. Let's talk about being a millionaire here. How to earn 1 million. The formula is this: number of product sold times profit per product. Number of products sold times profit per product must be 1 million. So, for example, let's say you have a product that is going to be the profit per product. Let's say is RM1. Okay, let's say it's going to be ringgit Malaysia, 1 ringgit, and profit RM1. That means here's going to be 1. And how can you make a million if the number of products sold to 1 million people? So if the product is being bought by 1 million people and you make 1 ringgit profit, you make 1 million. Simple, right? Alright, very simple. Everybody knows this. Simple. Now let's say it's the profit per product is 10 ringgit. Probably you don't need to reach to 1 million. Probably you need to reach to 100,000 people. If the profit per product is 100 ringgit, probably you just need to reach to 10,000. Alright. So here the formula is very easy. Alright. The formula is very easy. So you have to determine the profit per product, you have to determine the product and the profit per product, and it will equal to 1 million. Now I'm going to go into what is needed here. What is the product? So ideally, if you want to reach out to investors, let's say its profit is 10 ringgit or 100 ringgit or 1,000 or 1 ringgit, no matter what. So now you have to see a product, you have to choose a product. You have to choose a product that is going to add value to people. Or you have to create a product or service that's going to add value to people. How can we add value to people is when you solve any problem in the marketplace. When you solve people's problem, that is a product. Right? So let's say I'm going to show you here one product. Right? This is the product. This is a drink. But I'm going to show you this. Right? This is a straw. What does this give? What value does it give? It gives us, it makes us easy for us to drink from this a particular box, a particular quota, like, right? So it makes us easy. So that's why people would want to buy a straw, right? So here, this is a product. What does it give to people, right? It helps anybody to write anything, to show to anybody, to write anything for themselves. So there is a value to these particular products or services. It can be medical services, it can be any kind of services that you are giving that people want and people needs. Alright? So here you want to choose a product that's going to add value to people. That it probably solves a problem or it's giving people a value. Then the second thing, you're going to determine the profit per product. Of course, you know when you choose the product, then you know the profit per product. Okay, fine. Now you know the product. The second thing what you need to do is, if you have to look at here, number of products sold. So number of products means, let's say you choose a product that's worth 1 ringgit, it's going to give you a profit of 1 ringgit. So automatically for you to reach your target, you need to create a plan, a system. You need to create a system that's going to help you to market this to 1 million people. So it's going to a system that's going to put this product in the market that many X amount of people can buy. Alright? I hope you're following here. Right? Now, if you have created a system, a business plan or marketing plan, right, that this will happen. Alright? So here again, let me repeat. Alright? So you need a business, you need to have a product, the product profit and number of products sold times by profit must be 1 million. Alright, and for you to achieve this, you need to see what product that you want to choose or what services that you want to choose, and you have to create your own business plan or marketing plan so that you can sell this to that many people and achieve your target. Now the good news here, my dear friend, the best news amongst all, if you're staying and watching me, alright, this is the best news of this. Right now, if I talk to you about, hey, can we have 1 million if my product is 1 ringgit profit? I need to sell to 1 million people. How am I going to find or reach out to 1 million people? See, many people are thinking about the obstacles or the challenges of reaching out 1 million people. But this is the best news, and the best news is internet. Right? Do you understand the power of internet? Right? See, internet has changed the way we live, right? And the internet has changed the way we shop. See, everything and anything today, right? From Alibaba, from Lazada.com, from you topping up your touch and goes and all those things has become electronic kind of payments already there, right? Everything is electronic. People are buying billions of worth of products over the internet, through Amazon, through eBay, through all those. What is this concept? It's called e-commerce. Since the arrival of e-commerce, the power of internet has helped to make the commerce, to help to boost the commerce. So being in internet meaning you don't have, if 20 years ago, 30 years ago you think about, oh I'm going to reach to 1 million people, that's a bit difficult. Now no worries, you got e-commerce concepts here. E-commerce meaning you can reach out to as many people that you want over the internet. Because what the statistics say, 70% or 70 to 80% of the entire world is connected through internet. Alright, you understand that, right? So and more than 1 billion people are in Facebook. So all these are people. So right now your marketplace is not as small as your shop. Your marketplace is wide, is so big. So you have to understand the power of e-commerce. And that, I'm not saying this is my theory. The history has proven such. The successful platforms like Alibaba.com, Amazon.com, Lazada.com, 11th Street, Lelong.com, Muda.com, our homegrown ones, it's already been proven that they are already making in billions, they're raking in billions because the power of commerce, right? E-commerce, right? So once you have your own e-commerce platform, do not worry about reaching out to as many customers or as many buyers, because that's very easy through internet, alright? So that's a good news. Now, how you're going to do this? Never told you why, what and how. Now let's come to the how. How is where, right, a lot of people mistakes. They have the strong reason to get rich. They know what to do, right? But they slack off in how. How many of you agree when I say this? I think most of you should agree on this. They don't know how to do. They know what, probably they know as much as the what. How can I execute the whole thing? See, that is the problem with a lot of people. So here, right, for me, just this is not going to be any conventional thing that I'm going to tell you here, because a lot of people will go and try to teach you on how. I'm going to tell you bluntly how cannot be taught. How cannot be taught. How only can be learned through doing. So you need to take action on the what. You have strong reasons, you know what to do, you take action. Along the way you have to learn. Because there's not so much of theories, 1 plus 1 is 2, no. It's so much of you experiencing on how to do. But the good news here is, it's good, it will be great, it will be fantastic if you get a coach or a mentor to help you to do the how. Right? You need to have a coach or a mentor to guide you through, to help you strategize on how to execute this. So if you are ready to take action and you have a coach or a mentor or somebody who's guiding you, that's great. Right? That's fantastic. That's the icing on the cake. But I would say a lot of people are missing this. You know, many entrepreneurs, what's the reason that a lot of people fail is because it's not because they don't have great ideas. Alright, there are a group of people, they come up with so much of ideas and the brilliant ones, but the one group of people, they fail because they don't take action into the ideas. Right? They don't go into work on creating the business plan. They go put it into, you know, they talk about the challenges. Oh no, I got no money, I don't know these people, I don't know that, and all this reason, blah 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 reasons. So these people are not, they are forever destined to just work under anybody. There's another group of people, they take action. Alright, they go on the extra length, they go in. But 95% of these people who starts this, when they take action, they fail. And they fail at the first year of their business. The reason being is ego. The ego saying that I know all. See, you have to understand that you don't know everything. I would say we don't know anything and everything. There's so much to learn actually, alright? So there's so many things, so much that you have to learn. So meaning you have to find somebody that can guide you. Right? get somebody. If you have to spend money to get your coachings and get your mentorship, go ahead, do it. Worth millions, my dear friends. So these people fail here, and just few of them, they succeed. The reason is they have somebody guiding them. It's like a GPS. You have to have a coach, mentors. Like GPS is guru positioning system. The guru is going to guide you on, turn left, turn right, and all those things. And you have to find right ones. Because my dear friends, throughout my experience, when I wanted to achieve my financial freedom, I was taking advices from wrong people. Alright, they are highly educated people. However, when I look at their, the quality of life, so I was clearly taking advices from wrong people, until I had my mentor, alright, who was actually sitting down there and living the life that I wanted to live. And I got, when I saw this man, I said, no, this is the people that I must learn from. And most of the time, whatever my mentor told me and coached me on, right, was challenging my fundamental beliefs of, how to earn money, get rich, and all those things. So challenging my belief. It was so much of unlearning process that I had to do. But I'm ever grateful for my mentor, Mr. K. Dinesh Kumar, because he inspired me. He said this can be done, and he has helped me to grow who I am today. So I'm ever grateful. So I stopped taking in advice. If he's not 10 or 100 levels above me, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to get any financial advice into me. Because a lot of people want to come to me and tell, Doc, you're rich. Probably I want to be a wealth manager. I want to be a financial planner. My dear friends, no hard feelings. All due respect, I only take advices onto my finance and wealth people who are richer than me. Alright, I'm just sharing this to you because I want you to do that as well. Alright, so here again, come back to the story. Why? Have a strong reason. What? Get this right. Right? Get this right. Find a product, get a profit, and you will equal it. Alright? And create a system for it. And it's easy with e-commerce. Go into, if your business is not online, it's not going to make you anything. So you're going to go into future business. Right? Do anything, go into future. Right? This is future e-commerce. How to do, my dear friends? Get your hands dirty and get a gut. Right? Now this is all I have for you, for those who are still watching me. Alright? Now fantastic news for you, because I appreciate you for been watching me for a past, I don't know, about 20-30 minutes. Alright? Fantastic news for you, because today I'm going to give you a special offer. Alright? So personally, I have gone through a lot of trial and errors into this, because a lot of people will fail here because they don't know the nitty-gritty of it. They have an idea, we have a desire, I want to create a breakthrough, but I don't know how and what and where to begin, where to start, and all those things. Right? Now good news for you, because since all my trial and errors, I've come and arrived to a perfect formula, right, where I've created personally, right, me and few of the mentors that working together with me, right, with our vision that any common people can be as successful as anybody, and they don't require any special skill or any special techniques or any special education. All they need is a desire, because what we have designed here is a beautiful thing where I have personally designed a platform. So here the idea of what product for I'm going to look for, I have the strong reason. Look, the why I cannot help, that's you have a strong reason. But you're looking, I don't know what product I'm going to go, and I don't know where to find and what services that I want to offer to people. I don't know. Do not worry, because I have already created a fantastic platform for you. Products, services, all been already created. And we have already created a system. And guess what? This is e-commerce system that I've created using the power of internet. We have created leveraged the internet to create our very own system. And let me tell you, this is going to be the next big thing. It's going to be bigger than Lazada. It's going to be bigger than Alibaba's system. It's going to be a huge, humongous one. It took us 5 years of research and development for us to come up with the system that's going to help you to have a solid business. And the good thing is, I'm personally going to guide and coach. Right? I'm personally going to guide and coach those who have the strong why. Right? So here you do not have to worry about what product, services, how are you going to do this, what to do, what has to be done, and all those things, put it aside. If you have a strong why, Alright, and we have I'm personally going to guide you on this. This is already done and set for you, and from this, what you can get, what you can expect it to see. Alright, you can expect it to see passive income. At the end of this project, you can expect a passive income. That means it's something like you don't have to do active work, but you will be getting residual profits from whatever work that you have put in at the beginning. So the passive income is there. It's going to be an e-commerce platform. Again, I'm not going to give you much on it. I'm going to give you a little bit. Passive income is going to be there. You are going to be owning an international franchise network. That means you are going to have businesses not only in Malaysia, you're going to have businesses around the world. Because again, I say when it's e-commerce, you can reach business to any part of the world that you wish. Right? Can be anywhere. So you're going to have your own international business. And I tell you what, by use beginning the first 70 days of this business, you're going to have 150,000 ringgit cash booster. Yes, before the November 19. Right, the date is November 19. Alright, you are going to earn 150,000 ringgit, a cash booster immediately when you start this project that we have specially designed for common people like you, right? Like who struggle, who's just struggle like anybody else, just like me, right? So you don't have to go through the trial and errors. You don't have to go through all this because we have already started this for you already. So, but the bad news is, I'm going to be the coach here, so I cannot coach many, right? So I'm going to only coach from this session for those who are viewing me today. And this session, right, personally, right, I'm only going to pick 2 of you, right? Only 2 of you, right, that I'm going to personally suggest for today's viewing, for today's audience. I'm going to choose 2. Those 2 with the strongest why, those 2 with the strongest desire, those 2 who really wants to create their own breakthrough. Alright, now good news is you don't have to leave whatever you do now. This is a part-time project, so you can come into this part-time, but only for 2 of this watching me today. So how can you get in touch with me, right, for me to do the proper selections, right? When all you got to do is, right, hold on there, hang in there. I'm going to give you my number. Right? This is going to be my personal number. I'm going to give you my personal number. So when I'm giving you a personal number, please don't call now. Alright? I want you to WhatsApp or SMS. Drop a message first and tell me where you're from. Alright? Your name. Of course, I would like to know your name, your occupation, and your location. Alright? Now, drop me this to 019 546 995. So I'm going to only invite those people. I know I'm already receiving it. Hold on there. Do not call again. Do not call because I'm using the phone to actually go to live. So don't call now, right now, right? Take about 10 minutes. Right? Just take about 10 minutes. Think about what you want to achieve in 2016. What you really want for your life. Is 2016 is going to be the same thing just like 2015 and all the years before, or you want to create a breakthrough? This is it. This is my year. Alright, and think about what you want to achieve personally. Alright, and once you have the strong why, reason, that's it, I want this, I really want to make it happen, and you're willing to do whatever it takes, then you WhatsApp me 019 546 995. My dear friends, again, if you find this video, alright, again, it's beneficial for you. You can share this to your family, friends, or anybody, but with the right mindset. Alright, if you find this, alright, a good information session and that you can use it on your daily life, I'm very happy for you. I'm honored. Alright, now today I'm also going to thank you. I'm so grateful for all the people who have always been supportive of me, who have been with me in this journey, who have been with me, who has created who I am today. There's so much, and of course the God Almighty who has made all this possible, right? So I thank God, I thank everybody. Today I'm doing this video only with one interest in my mind that I want to add value, right? Today, if at all whatever I said has made some sense into you and it has created some difference in your life, all right, I wish all the best for you. For those people who have viewed me, all right, thank you very much for sitting quietly, patiently to hear whatever, you know where you can reach me, all right. Now for those two people, I don't know who you are, all right, so I wish you all the best, right, to reaching me, all right. And if I reply you late, don't worry, all right. So probably I'm doing a lot of selection process there, all right. So go ahead, be persistent in your life, right. My only advice to you, my dear friend, take action, all right. Sitting on an idea is as good as nothing, right. Take action and be empowered, as you have to make it in your life. I wish you all the best. I see you at the top. Thank you very much for watching again from Dr. Sanjay.